right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, a local cafe that's taking Lexington's taste buds to Thailand.
I really felt like I've left the bluegrass.
We're going behind the scenes at Thai Orchid Cafe for the secrets to authentic Thai cooking.
Great flavors, wonderful food.
We'll fire up the woks for drunken noodles.
Classic Pad Ki Mao noodle dish.
And the secrets to the signature Thai Orchid Fire.
I can see why it's a signature. That is fantastic.
And what really sets this place apart from other Thai restaurants is what comes after the meal.
Fantastic.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for homemade ice cream.
That is so creamy goodness.
All natural and unforgettable flavors. We're revealing the secrets behind Crank and Boom ice cream and a lot more at Thai Orchid Cafe right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
This time on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, we're walking and rolling because we're at the Thai Orchid in Lexington.
Thai Orchid Cafe is a small place on South Broadway, but it's a big favorite in Lexington for bold flavors.
It is my favorite restaurant in the whole Lexington area.
I love it, it's really good.
Chef and owner Tao Green says if you had a grandmother from Thailand, this is how she would cook. And by the way, Tao's grandmother is from Thailand.
And this is authentic. I mean, your family's from Thailand?
Yes, my parents came over to Lexington in the 70s. I was the first one in my whole family born here in the States. So they've gone kind of into semi-retirement, so I feel like it's my job to carry on their recipes that they have instilled in me, the work ethic and, just the ability to serve people and serve people well.
Each dish is made to order, however you like it.
We're here to please, so whatever people want, we'll fix it up.
Healthy, hearty, spicy, or not.
You're actually bringing all those flavors, and your family has taught you all those wonderful flavors of Thailand, and you're keeping alive right here in Lexington, and plus doing some of your own fun experimentation along the way.
I had the peanut Thai chicken.
Very good.
I had the pad Thai, and it was delicious.
Noodles, pad Thai, and the signature Thai Orchid Fire.
That's right. This is, we call this the Thai Orchid Fire.
Ooh.
So it's one of our spicy fried rices that
Has
we do.
a little heat to it.
It's got a little bit of a heat. It's one of our signature dishes here. People love fried rice with a kick.
Okay,
so
I
we're
like
gonna
that.
so we're gonna show you how it's done today. This wok unit is 100,000 BTUs. So
Wow.
it is high heat.
And that's important. And
That's really important in
that's one of the secrets
Thai
we really
cooking.
can't do at home.
Right. It's one of the things we can't really replicate at home, but with the ingredients you can kind of get the gist of it. So right here I've got an egg. And one of the secrets into making a really good fried rice, whether it be this recipe or any other regular fried rice recipe, is to cook your egg first all the way. We like to get a nice brown, see kind of the smokiness coming through. So we'll lower that.
And that certainly cooks in a hurry with that kind of heat.
It does.
And then the little chicken goes in?
We've got some chicken that we've pre-cooked, and for the restaurant we pre-cook it so we can make it as fast as we can.
Yellow onions go in next, along with cooked white rice.
That's just some regular white steamed rice. Sometimes if you have leftover steamed rice from the day before, you can use that. That works really well.
You bet.
And then I've thrown in some soy sauce.
Next comes the secret, which adds the fire to the Thai Orchid Fire.
It's a mix of a couple of chili pastes that we use. It's got basil, garlic, Thai chilies, some red chilies. This is the fire part of our Thai Orchid Fire.
Tao, can I say, can you heat it up for me?
Right, we usually do a scale of 1 to 5. If you want it super hot, you can say make it super hot. We've got ghost chilies, we've got Thai chilies.
Yes, now that is some fire, let me
some
tell
people
ya.
have ordered a 27, so our range is pretty high.
Wow,
but if not all Thai food is spicy though, so we have lots of dishes that aren't spicy.
And I think that's good for people to know. They don't have to have it spicy.
Right.
There's a lot of great flavors and a lot of it, but if you like the heat, 27.
Yes. We can make it hot, but we can also make it mild too.
Very good. Yeah, I was trying to do the math on this. The scale's 1 to 5, but you can get a 27.
Sure. We got some sugar to go in. So in Thai cooking, you always want a balance of your flavors. You want savory and sweet, sour and spicy. So we're gonna add all those elements. This is a special sauce. It's called Golden Mountain Sauce. It's just another variety of soy sauce.
Okay.
So if you go to the Asian market, there'll be 100 different soy sauces. So we've kind of picked through the ones that we like. So this is an extra soy sauce. It's called Golden Mountain Sauce.
Okay.
So that's the brand that we really like. I've also added some fish sauce, which is
little fish sauce.
yeah,
okay.
so classic in Thai cooking. Nice salty element to the whole dish. And then for our sour, we're going to add a dash of white vinegar, just plain white vinegar.
And like you said, that's a secret, getting all those flavors
Right.
kind of in balance.
Yeah.
You have them all in there, but you want to make sure one doesn't overpower the other one. And
then we add a few tomatoes. When they're in season, we try to get local heirloom tomatoes, the ones that are real juicy and real flavorful. So we add those last just so they don't turn into mush by the end. So we fire that, and that's it.
wow.
So that is the Thai orchid fire with chicken. So we always top it with cilantro, give it some color, and some really good flavor. And Tim, we're gonna add another element to this, which is my favorite. We're gonna add a fried egg on top of this.
Fun.
This is a Thai style fried egg.
Thai style.
So what makes it Thai style is that we're gonna get some really, really crispy edges around the side. So this is my favorite part of getting a really good fried rice dish.
The first secret to this fried egg is to use a good amount of oil in the pan.
This is just regular vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil, okay.
Yep, and just your regular skillet, small skillet.
The next secret, wait until the oil is really hot.
So usually you can tell with little ripples, you can see little ripples in the oil, and that's when you can tell that it's really hot. Be very careful as you're dropping it in, but you'll see it bubbles up right away.
See how the outside is starting to get that little crispness?
So just leave it alone, don't touch it really. I like to move these around just to make sure the little sides kind of come together. You can see it bubbling right there. That's a sign of a really good fried egg. You get a nice crispy brown, and then just flip it carefully. See a nice golden crust on that egg.
Have that crunch on there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just about ready. I'll let that cook just a little more. And we'll grab our fried rice here. So we'll add that on there. And there you have it. It's a Thai orchid fire with a Thai style fried egg on top.
that is a beautiful presentation, Tao. No, I've got to try it. Is
Yes,
it okay if I?
absolutely. Let's
all right.
try it.
Oh, look at that beautiful yolk. Oh my gosh.
So it'll ooze all over that.
Oh my god. All right. Get it all in there all at once. Tao, everything's in balance, just as you said. It's great. I love that little creaminess of the yolk that comes up. I like that crispiness too. It gives
Yeah.
a little crunch factor on
Yeah.
there. I can see why it's a signature.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
It was delicious.
And in addition to the authentic food at Thai Orchid Cafe, there are also authentic drinks.
We've got two classic Thai drinks. One is Thai iced tea. Ours is special here because they're hand brewed just the way they do it in Thailand. And the other one is Thai iced coffee, which is my dad's secret recipe. I don't even know what the recipe is, so he won't tell me.
I guess we'll have to hit up Dad for that secret, but no worries, Tao has plenty more to share coming up.
And you have some other things you're going to show us.
Oh yes, we're gonna keep this rolling.
I love it. Walk and rolling. Here we go.
Up next, the secrets to a staple of Thai cuisine, Thai Orchid Cafe's drunken noodles.
And of course, after a meal of some hot and spicy food, there's nothing like ice cream to cool you down. And let me tell you, it's booming with flavor.
Later on, we all scream for Crank and Boom ice cream, made fresh right here at the Thai Orchid Cafe.
It's just yummy.
We'll get the secrets to what makes it so good, coming up on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Tim Laird with you again on South Broadway in Lexington with more Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
This time, we're at the Thai Orchid in Lexington for authentic Thai food.
Thai Orchid Cafe is a family business based on old family recipes. But chef and owner Tao Green will tell you there's plenty that's new too.
That's the great part of having this restaurant is we can take the authentic recipes, put our own spins on it, and also create our own things that are fun that, you know, everyone here in Lexington loves.
And if you thought you weren't a fan of Thai food, Thai Orchid will make you think again.
Wasn't a big fan of it before I here, now I love it.
If you like it hot, they have it here, but don't let that scare you.
In Thailand, they have so many different types of hot peppers, and they all have their own specific flavor. So, you know, for us, it's a flavoring and less about heat.
Not too spicy.
Tao, when I think of Thai cooking, I think of noodles, and you have all kinds of different noodles. But tell me about what we're going to do this time.
The dish we're going to do now is called Pat Kimao, which is drunken noodles. So you'll hear that word tossed a lot around. I've never really figured out why they call it drunken noodles. For whatever reason, they say because it's spicy, it has to do with someone being drunk. Maybe it's good hangover food.
Or whatever you want to make up.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where that. I asked my parents, and you know, they're grew up in Thailand. They can't really give me an answer either. This is our version, so everyone's got their own kind of spin on it. It's kind of like meatloaf for Thailand.
It's all a little different, and you're going to show us the secrets to yours.
Right. So this is our version.
The drunken noodles, like most things in Thai Orchid, get cooked in a hot wok.
Some just regular vegetable oil. And we get that nice and hot. An egg. So next, this one's going to be with beef. So we use a nice flank steak, sliced real thin, so it cooks fast in the wok. We like the flank steak cut because it's nice and tender. So when we cook it, it'll melt like butter. These are rice noodles. And at our restaurant, we have a huge gluten-free menu. So this is one of the components. If we wanted to make this gluten-free for our customers, we can do that. It's really easy. This one's going to be just the regular version. We're going to get all the different components of our flavors. So we're going to have sweet, salty, or savory, sour, and spicy.
Great.
So we've added in our soy sauce, which is our savory. And also going to add in that Golden Mountain sauce that we love, fish sauce. Those are all our savory elements. Then sugar is our sweet element, vinegar for our sour, and then our chili paste mix. This is a combo of our red chili sauce, which is a brand called Sambal Olik.
So this is really sugar and spice and everything nice.
Yes, everything all in one. Everything you could want in a dish. Everything just comes together really nicely.
Look at that, it's all marrying up. That's where they're getting drunk in there.
Yeah,
those
that's right.
Those noodles are drinking in all those flavor elements.
All the flavors.
At the very end, she also sneaks in some fresh tomatoes.
When we put our tomatoes in, we make a little cocoon, and it's kind of like a little tomato sauna, so that the tomatoes will cook without being on that direct heat and without it overcooking.
Happy tomatoes.
Happy
get a nice
tomatoes.
sauna here. And
so all these noodles and sauces and egg and beef all cooked together with those tomatoes. What I love about this dish is with the rice noodles, you get some of those little crusty bits.
I love
that
it.
cook
Yeah.
in that really hot wok. Classic Pat Kimao noodle dish.
I love that. It looks so good. In fact, it looks so good, I need to try that. Tao,
I
would that
think
be all right with you?
I think that's a great
all right.
idea.
Now, Tao, if I'm going to order this, again, what's the name of this dish?
This is called Pat Kimao, but if you say drunken noodles,
That's
that'll
the
be
easy way.
the
so
easy way.
if I come in and say, I want drunken noodles,
Yep,
I'll get the...
this is what you'll get. The Pat Kimao.
I'll have the drunken noodles. Get a little bit of the beef. Oh, yeah. Wow. Nothing's competing with each other. It's so delicious. These noodles are drunk with flavor.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Drunk
I love
with
it.
goodness.
Is that good? Tao, incredible.
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
Thank
And
you very
authentic,
much.
too.
Yes.
Like I said, sugar and spice and everything nice is in this dish.
Yep. Everything you
Wow.
could ever want.
Fantastic. That is great. It really is.
Up next, the hidden gem at Thai Orchid Cafe. Chef Tao reveals the secrets to her irresistible Crankin' Boom ice cream.
Change your world.
One little bite,
Yeah.
and it's like, boom!
That's next on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Tim Laird back with you at Lexington's Thai Orchid Cafe, home to authentic Thai cooking that's always made to order.
It's delicious. Very good. Good service.
The pad Thai is always a favorite. There's basil and chili with beef, and a wide variety of noodle dishes, including the Super Noodle Bowl with Thai broth. And everything comes as spicy or as mild as you like.
They don't come just for the Thai food, but actually for your ice cream and,
Yes.
and a multitude of flavors.
I had the blueberry buttermilk. It was fantastic. And that's why I'm here for the ice cream.
Strawberry cheesecake, green tea, dark chocolate truffle, bourbon and honey, coffee stout.
It's just yummy.
They're all the creations of Thai Orchid Cafe chef and owner Tao Green. The flavors are all natural.
No artificial flavorings ever. It's the real deal.
And most of the time, they're also all local.
We use all kinds of really high quality ingredients. We try to source as many local ingredients as we can. So the strawberry ice cream, we use local organic berries, using local ingredients, supporting our community, and just making a really high quality product.
The flavors are full of creativity and seemingly endless.
A lot of people will ask me how I come up with the flavors, and it really is just stuff I like. So bourbon, honey, chocolate, strawberries, cheesecake, green tea, all those things are things that I love.
By
so.
coincidence, those are all the things I love too. This is
That's-
great.
this
We're on
is a
the,
good
we're on
day
the
for
same
you.
level. I
That's
love
right.
it.
Our ice cream is different because we make our own base. So our base is local milk, cream, and sugar. And then we add whatever elements the flavor is. So if we're doing a bourbon honey ice cream, it's flavored with bourbon and honey, sugar, brown sugar. Once the mix is done, it's chilled overnight. We're gonna pop it in our machine here.
Wow, that sounds good. I'll tell you, bourbon and honey, great combination. You know what? I love it.
The machine isn't exactly what you have at home, but don't let that stop you. Tao started out with much less.
When we started, I started in a 2-quart Cuisinart that I bought on Amazon, and I started with coconut ice cream. That's kind of where this whole thing started. And now we have graduated to a nice 6-quart machine. So for this one, it will be 9 minutes in the machine. So the barrel will be spinning, and then we hit the refrigerator, and then it'll freeze.
It's
Yes.
9 minutes later
Yes.
for my bourbon and honey, and it's done.
So usually when it comes out of the machine, we'll chill it overnight. Here's one that we've got ready for you to taste.
There's always room for ice cream.
There
So
is
no matter what
always
you
room
have,
for ice cream.
You've got to try the ice cream here. Wow. That is so creamy goodness. And that hint of honey that comes in, that sweetness, and a little bit of that bourbon that adds a little vanilla texture to it.
Yes.
What a great combination.
Yeah. So all those great notes that are in bourbon, we accentuate with the honey, with some vanilla flavoring, and it's a great combo.
A new thing to do with my bourbon now, ice cream. I love it. This is fantastic.
You know, a lot of people that don't even like bourbon love the bourbon honey ice cream because it's not too powerful, but it's just a nice flavoring to the ice cream. It's by far the top
And
seller.
I can see why. I mean, it's just incredible. Fantastic.
Thank you.
This is basically the tip of the iceberg, or
Yes.
tip of the ice cream, so to speak.
Exactly.
But you have many other wonderful flavors.
My personal favorite is the dark chocolate truffle. So it's kind of like a grown-up chocolate ice cream. It's fantastic.
Oh. One little bite,
Yeah.
and it's like, boom! I thought, okay, this is my favorite, but now I don't know. You know, you call this Crank and Boom, and that's how I explained or tasted this.
Yep.
Boom, it's good.
That's why we call it that. Is boom
is.
the flavor? Yeah.
It really does explode.
Here at the restaurant, we usually have 10 to 12 flavors at a time.
Okay.
And we will do similar to beer. We'll do flights of ice cream. So you don't even have to. You don't even have to pick a flavor.
A flight of ice cream.
That's right. This is a green tea. This we made purely from customer requests because I think just got that Asian flair to the ice cream. This one's strawberry cheesecake. Again, two things that I love: strawberries and cheesecake.
Put them together.
This one is a very Kentucky flavor. It's called Kentucky Blackberry and Buttermilk. So you'll have to try that one, Tim. It's sweet, but it's also got that tang in the buttermilk, and it's just got a perfect balance. It's a perfect ice cream. This is banana Nutella combo, another combo that I love.
Combo.
This one is coffee stout, which actually we use beer from one of the local breweries. They'll usually West Six or Country Boy. We'll use their stout. We'll cook it down in a syrup, throw it in the ice cream, and it adds this richness to the ice cream like you've never had. This is strawberry balsamic sorbet. So we do a few flavors that don't have dairy in them for our vegan friends.
Very good.
And then a white chocolate peppermint, which is nice after you've had all those drunken noodles. It's got a nice cool texture. And then fresh strawberry ice cream, which is made from local organic berries. So it's hard to pick, but you'll just have to dive in.
My flight's not over yet. I've got one more destination.
Yeah, which one are you
and
going to pick?
I love the cheesecake.
Yeah,
and
try that
strawberry.
cheesecake.
All right. Boom! There it is! The saddest thing is that my flight's over, but you know what? I'm going to be booking another one soon. Tal, this is awesome.
Thank
and
you.
also, you put these on a food truck.
We do. We do events around town. We'll do 4 to 8 events. We're at the farmers market, the Lexington Farmers Market, Saturday and Sunday. So we're everywhere. Just check us out, crankandboom.com. You can find where we're at around town and come get your own flight.
Oh my gosh, and you're going to say, boom. You are one smart noodle, Tao. I tell you, everything you have and put together, it's phenomenal.
We want to thank Tao for sharing her secrets to the Thai Orchid Cafe and her Crank and Boom ice cream. And thank you for watching.
That'll do it for this edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Tim Laird, and we'll see you next time.
I'm Tal Green. Thanks for watching Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.